Hey guys, as we all know, a new variant of COVID has been found in South Africa, Omicron. Vaccine inequality is also believed to be one of the reasons behind this variant, which is considered to be the most dangerous variant ever. Most of the countries of Africa are poor, due to which the pace of vaccination is slow there. Experts believe that if rich countries selflessly vaccinate only their own population, then COVID will never end. Throughout this video, let's understand what is vaccine inequality, how is vaccine inequality between rich and poor countries in the world. Designated for equitable distribution of vaccines, was COVAX successful in its mission, and why is it necessary for everyone to get the vaccine? Now let's first begin with understanding what is vaccine inequality. Vaccine inequality means unequal distribution of vaccines. Actually, only after the COVID vaccine was made, there was a race in the countries to vaccinate their citizens as soon as possible. To get ahead in this race, rich countries bought more vaccines than needed. At the same time, poor countries could not get the vaccine. Because of this, rich countries vaccinated their citizens, but poor countries lagged behind. So what is the difference in vaccination between rich and poor countries? There is a huge difference in vaccination coverage between rich and poor countries. America, Britain, Israel, France and the countries of Europe have been fully vaccinated more than half their population. The poor countries are mostly South African countries. In these countries, far from the booster dose, people not got even a single shot of the vaccine. There are more than 30 countries in Africa whose less than 10% of the population has been fully vaccinated. Also, while most of the rich countries are giving booster doses to the people, none of Africa's 120 crore population has received a single booster dose. Now let us understand how backward are the poor countries in vaccination. The poor countries mostly include the countries of South Africa. A new variant of corona has been found in South Africa itself, Omicron, and earlier the beta variant was also found in South Africa. Among the African countries, only Morocco has the highest number of vaccinations. Morocco has single dose 67% of its population and fully vaccinated 62% of its population. Countries like Zambia, Angola, Malawi, Tanzania, Congo, Cameroon, Uganda, Kenya, Ethiopia, Sudan and Nigeria not have been able to give even a single dose to 10% of their population. So COVAX was formed to give vaccines to poor countries. What happened to it? For equitable distribution of vaccines, WHO and Gavi together created the global vaccine sharing system named COVAX. Its purpose was to reduce the unequal distribution of vaccines between rich and poor countries. COVAX had pledged to provide the vaccine to middle and low income countries. COVAX's goal was to give 200 million doses to poor countries by the end of 2021. In September, this target was reduced to 140 crores. COVAX did supply the vaccine to poor countries, but it is still far from its target. Till November, 58 crore doses were supplied under COVAX. In this context, the resolution taken by COVAX to supply 140 crore doses by the end of the year does not seem to be fulfilled. Now let's understand why couldn't COVAX succeed. The biggest reason for this is the negligence of the countries donating the vaccine. During the second wave, the countries where the cases increased put their full focus on vaccinating their population first. For this, it started stocking the vaccines. After fully vaccinating most of their population, rich countries started giving booster doses to people instead of donating the vaccine. According to WHO, 6 times more booster doses are being given every single day around the world than the first dose. Obviously, these booster doses are being used in rich countries. Countries taking vaccine under COVAX have complained that the most of the vaccines they received were about to expire soon. Such vaccines either had to be given to people without planning or they expired, because in most poor countries the cold chain system required to store the vaccine is also not strong enough. Now let's understand why is it necessary for everyone to get the vaccine. According to WHO, no one is safe until everyone is vaccinated. If there are unvaccinated people everywhere in the world, they will remain a threat to the vaccinated people as well. It is important to understand that even if people are given 3 doses of the vaccine, but until everyone gets the vaccine equally, new variants of the virus will keep coming and the risk of corona will remain.